All right, Canelo Triple G3 is being talked about right now. Supposedly they're in conversations. Before I get into that, thumbs up, sub, bell, you know the drill. With that being said, as for Canelo Triple G3, it's possible that it will take place in May 2021. Golden Boy Promotions president Eric Gomez told Sky Sports that preliminary conversations about the fight are taking place. We have had some discussions about doing a third fight with Golovkin, which would be very exciting, Gomez said. He is willing to entertain that third fight. Hopefully we can surprise everybody by getting that fight. So before I get into a breakdown of how I see the third fight going, I don't understand this article at all. It doesn't make sense to me because Gomez, Canelo left you. So will he do business with Golden Boy? I highly doubt it. Will he do business with DAZN? Probably, but it looks like he's done with Golden Boy. With that being said, let's break down the fight. All right, let's break down the fight. We just seen both guys fight. Triple G against Meta and Canelo against Callum Smith last night. Now, before I get into that, transparency. That's what I always say, transparency. And that's what I've got to be. When I saw, and by the way, fanboys, stay through the whole video so you can actually hear what's being said and don't cut off when I say one thing you don't like so you can actually understand. But anyways, with that being said, the first Triple G Canelo fight, I thought Triple G won that pretty convincingly. I didn't think it was close. I didn't think it would be a draw. I didn't think any of that. When I saw the second Triple G Canelo fight, I thought it was a draw personally. If I had to edge it to somebody, I would have edged it to Canelo, but I actually thought the fight was a draw. I thought it was pretty clear that it was a draw. Pretty clear which rounds each guy won to win 6 each. Now, with a third fight, this is how I see it going. Let's talk about what we saw with Triple G and Meta. We saw Meta, a guy who had 21 wins, 0 losses, so good record, decent fighter, but with only 5 knockouts, which means he lacked power. Now, what's the one thing we know about Triple G? He hits hard. What's another thing we could see about Triple G? He may start to have an endurance problem, and it appears that he is starting to have that endurance problem, and maybe it's due to him being 38 years old, but this is my point of saying that. In the Meta fight, he couldn't hurt Triple G. And Triple G got to fight at his own pace. He pushed the fight at his own pace. He was jabbing when he wanted to jab, throwing straights when he wanted to throw straights, countering when he really felt like it, and just walking through Meta. There was nothing Meta could do to dictate the pace or keep Triple G off of him. So my point of saying that is, it was a pace fought at Triple G's pace. And with that pace of Triple G's pace, he was breathing heavy in between rounds every single round. Like, I'm not talking about he looked super fresh from the first to the fifth. I'm talking about from the first to the second, he was breathing heavy. From the second to the third, he was breathing even heavier. Third to the fourth, fifth to the sixth, and so on, till Meta's corner pretty much threw in the towel and told the referee that they didn't want him to continue. Which, I guess I could agree with it because Meta was so far behind on scorecards. There's no way he could have won that fight unless he got a knockout. And it wasn't looking like he could have got a knockout. But at the same time, when you've got a guy who looks like he's running out of energy, let your fighter stay in there. Who knows what happens if you go past the 7th round and you go into the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Who knows? Maybe you get him exhausted and you catch him on the deep end. But they didn't. The fight stopped. Good job, Triple G. Triple G looked very good in that fight, but my only concern, again, is how hard he was breathing, his endurance. Now, moving forward, we've got Canelo versus Callum Smith. He looked amazing in that fight. There was nothing Callum Smith could do to Canelo. He couldn't hurt Canelo. He couldn't control the fight. He couldn't keep Canelo back with the jab, which Kovalev did a good job at keeping Canelo at bay with the jab. And Callum Smith, who's a guy who throws the jab a lot, couldn't do anything to keep him back with the jab. He couldn't keep him at range, and Canelo just stayed on top of him. Now, I want to say this. I gave a lot of credit to Canelo when he fought Daniel Jacobs because he got a new wrinkle in his game plan, in his defense. He really did, and that was body movement. The body movement that he displayed against Daniel Jacobs was on a level that he never showed it before. He just got another wrinkle in this fight. The way that he was parrying Callum Smith's shots with his gloves was top-notch. It was beautiful to watch him just catch and parry every shot that Callum was throwing at him. He still did the body movement, but there was times where he didn't even have to move his body because he was just parrying shots and then catching Callum with counters. That's the good thing about a parry. It can open up a guy's defense so you can catch him with counter shots. I mean, he might not have knocked out Callum Smith. More credit to Callum Smith for having a heart and being tough and not wanting to lose. But he beat him up bad. He was beating him up bad. So I give Callum Smith credit for fighting to the very end, unlike Sarah Meta. At least Callum Smith made Canelo work to take his L, whereas Sarah Meta just gave up against Triple G. With that being said, what I am seeing with Canelo is a guy who has not reached his peak. And what do I mean by that? I mean, Canelo's only getting better with every fight. As long as he keeps adding to his repertoire, as long as he keeps showing signs of new things that he's never done before, that means he's getting better. That means he's not at his peak. That means he's not plateauing. He's still going up the mountain, and he's looking very good doing it. And that's an issue. That's a problem. And that's why I believe in this third fight with Triple G, he will knock Triple G out. It's not going to go to decision the third fight. I promise y'all. As tough as Triple G is, as good as his chin is, he's going to get drug out to deep waters and he's going to drown. He's no longer going to be able to swim. He's going to get knocked out. That's how I see the fight going. I don't think Triple G can beat Canelo in the third fight. Regardless of what I said about the first two, the reality and the fact is that he's going to lose to Canelo. Canelo is going to knock him out. He is going to pressure him, moving to him, kind of like the second fight. And Triple G's body's just going to break down. And I'm not sure if he'll be 39 at the time, but I'm telling y'all, just like Sergey Kovalev, every day that goes by, Triple G is just getting worse and worse and worse with his endurance. So let me know what y'all think in the comments section.